Oh my God, you guys, welcome to Yestergays. Steve, thank you for the clap. I'm Justin Sylvester.
I am Blakely Thornton.
And we are here for week 7.
What up, Seventh Heaven? But not like the dad from that show, because he was gross.
He was nasty.
Yeah.
But what a good show.
Was it though?
Yeah, I liked it.
Back on that one?
I liked it. I also like Touched by an Angel.
Did you see the episode where she turned black?
Yes. Oh my God. I can't believe she let him do that to her. But it was a good episode.
What, babe? No,
it was a terrible episode.
No, it wasn't.
I've never seen it in person.
No,
I didn't see it in real time. I did not see it in real time. I saw it once the internet got a hold of it. But I'm like, damn, Mara, like, don't let them do this to you.
Or the Seventh Heaven, where they made a black family with the exact same makeup, like a child of the same age that was black, like they're tethered. And Gabrielle Union was Jessica Biel's tethered, throwback to last week.
Meanwhile, she was 35 at the time,
Gabrielle
playing
Union
a 12-year-old.
She was like, we don't sit in the back of the They were in like a car together, carpool, and she goes, we don't sit in the back of the car. Rosa Parks. I'm like, girl, nobody's ever been that militant about carpool seating, okay? Come on, Gabby.
Listen.
Come on, white writers.
The girls don't carpool anymore, by the way. I just want to let you know that.
What do? Uber?
They send their kids in an Uber or they drive them everywhere. I'm like, damn, y'all don't carpool either? That was the fun of being a kid, jumping in somebody else's car. Like, I like that shit.
I ever carpooled. I didn't like other children or their parents or their musical taste. We carpooled once for like soccer. I was on a team called the Big Thunder. And remember a kid named Justin, his mama used to always play Salt and Pepper. He knew all the words to Shoop. I am 99.89% sure he is also a homosexual to this day. I haven't checked, but the gay math is mathing on that one. So
we're gonna have Gabby check. We're gonna have Gabby check that.
Actually,
I learned everything I needed to know about Luther Vandross because I rode to school with my friend AJ every morning for 2 years, and his dad would play Luther Vandross cassette every morning from start to end. 30-minute drive. We were listening to Luther. I knew every Luther song.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Wow. That was just you on the way to
yes. But again, this is why I like my generation. We were forced to listen to music and appreciate it too. We were forced to listen to and appreciate music that we didn't know. This generation, they don't have any kind of music.
Soft parenting. The thing is, they're like, everybody gets a choice. And I'm just like, you don't get to choose. I was like, when Uncle Blake's in the car, we play Sade, Seal, and Nirvana. And you will like it.
When it was cleaning day, there was no jock jams on. There was no nothing. There was a soul. That's what I call soul. One of those like compilation CDs.
Sounds of Blackness. Sounds of Blackness. As long as you keep your head to the sky. Like kids need to learn that. If your kids don't know Sounds of Blackness, your kids.
No. Oh, they're missing out, you guys. They're missing out. Our parents taught us how to like swing out, how to two-step. So when they got to weddings, we could two-step with our parents. That's just
They're just like live tweet weddings now.
That's all they do.
Again, you know,
by the way,
we're not gonna shit on Gen Z again today. We'll give them a week off, but like, y'all stay sucking.
I miss weddings where people were ready. Like when your cousin got married, because nobody thought she was going to get married because she was a hoe, and everybody showed up in the heat.
Because she was pregnant and it was the first trimester, so we had to get it in there.
And by the way, we don't really want to say it was the first trimester. We're going to act like she had a 13-pound preemie, but that's cool. Okay. That's cool. We don't.
She's just not drinking. Here's a huge belly, and it's like, oh, it's an empire waist dress. We did it, Joe. Like, girl, come on. Jesus knows.
And when you were 14, your grandmother slipped you like a half-drunk beer and was like, sip it. That's how I learned how to drink.
I don't like my grandma, so never. I actually learned how to drink at bar mitzvahs.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
How old were you?
13.
Nice.
Yeah. I could drink more at 14 than I can drink now.
By the way, isn't that crazy?
I was a bad kid, but also like your body metabolizes. I used to think a hangover was like a mild headache. Baby, if future me could go back in the past and tell me like never, just so you know, this will get worse. It does not get better.
If somebody warned me about the 33-year-old hangover, if someone sat me down and said, enjoy the last few days of you not being down for 3 days after you drank 2 glasses of wine at dinner.
3 days.
What happened?
I'm not going to get up till 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Exactly. Get me a doctor in here. Where is Dr. Oz to break down what happens to your body after 30s?
That garbage pail of a man. Okay.
Any other doctor.
Any doctor. Any actual medical doctor. But speaking of Oz.
Oh, come on.
What a segue.
In 1997, you guys, Oz premiered on HBO. Oz is the nickname for Oswald State Correctional Facility, formerly Oswald State Penitentiary, a fictional level 4 maximum security state prison in an unspecified East Coast state, you guys. This was on HBO. It was about a bunch of men running around a jail like Lord of the Flies. And every now and then they would show a little ding-a-ling.
This was my original gay porn. Honestly, this was like so much of my personality is Oz coded for better or worse. Because baby, when I tell you, when Christopher Maloney snapped that man's neck upon completion of it, I was forever changed. I said, hello, I'm a homosexual. I said, send me straight to hell. Because I want a vacation there.
By the way, Beecher was getting it.
Baby.
Beecher was that girl. She was the Sabrina Carpenter of Oswald Penitentiary.
She was that me espresso of Oswald Penitentiary.
Honey. I used to like when they would be like, you're going to the hole, because I knew everybody was going to be naked.
Everybody.
Like, that's the time where you knew people were going to be naked. It was crazy.
Brilliant. Christopher Maloney, I'm still like, that man has aged like a fine wine. And it's 100. Also a part of my completely scientific and foolproof theory that people who are not racist age better. Because man, baby, nearly, it's been 28 years and I would still take him down. He could take me down. I could take him down. We could do whatever.
Elliot Stabler.
Insert SZA lyric here.
Elliot Stabler, okay?
AB.
Edie Falco. Edie Falco on that show was great too. Who else was that? Augustus Hill, the narrator.
The dude who was also in Cool Runnings.
Yes.
I should know his name.
Yes. Oh, this is my love letter to Augustus Hill. He was one of the greatest to ever do it because he kept the story on track. He made himself he's the narrator of it all. He made it made sense. He connected it to the outside world. He was Jeff Goldblum in Oz. Like, that was his role. He was the wizard-ish.
Oz was the original Orange is the New Black. Facts.
Yes.
Facts. There is no Orange is the New Black without Oz.
Come on, bitch. You know what else is crazy? What? On this week in 1992, Melrose Place.
Okay,
debuted on Fox.
This is something that I experienced culturally, but never directly. Melrose Place is one of the few shows that my parents had the wherewithal to stop me from watching. And I don't know how. They were just like, white people acting crazy. My parents would like turn the TV off. They would change the channel. I never got, it was Melrose Place was the forbidden fruit of my youth.
Melrose Place gave us some like unbelievable stuff. But first of all, before I go there, I learned a few things today doing this research. One, Melrose Place was a follow-up to 90210. Did the white people know that?
Yeah, it was.
I had no idea. I had no clue that Melrose Place was the follow-up. And Darren Star was the EP of that. I had no idea.
Darren Star, Aaron Spelling.
Darren Star, Aaron Spelling. For those of you who don't know, Darren Star is the man behind Sex and the City. Now, the craziest thing is Melrose Place gave us Alyssa Milano, Heather Locklear, Lisa Rinna.
Lisa Rinna.
Lisa Rinna. Let's stop. By the way, let's stop there. Lisa Rinna.
I talked to her daughter 2 days ago at YSL, Amelia Gray. Melrose Place gave us Amelia Gray at YSL in 2025. Okay, kids?
Let's go ahead and talk about it, okay?
Let's go ahead and talk about that, kids.
I don't care what you think of Lisa Rinna. I don't give a care if you like her, if you hate her, if you don't know who she is. Lisa Rinna has been in the game for ages. Nonstop, may I add.
Can't stop, won't stop.
And for women, especially who started in the early 90s, soap opera girls, for Lisa Rinna to go from 1990 all the way to 2025, reinventing herself, picking up an ad campaign here, there. She was the Eminem here. She went ahead and did a poise pat there.
Depends.
That bitch is the Renaissance.
Well, not Beyonce's Renaissance, but like she is.
She is the Renaissance.
Yes. Harry Sauces. She went ahead and said, hey, you're not going to give me a spinoff show, but I'm going to spin these two bitches off. And now she has two goddamn top model daughters. Come on, Lisa Rinna. Good for her. Good for her.
Yes. Harry Hamlin too.
Dancing on camera.
At every fashion show, doing the most. I tell people all the time, if you are afraid to get out of reality TV, I have a lot of friends who are just, I think, afraid to get out of reality TV because they don't know what's next.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Lisa Rinna. She has really kind of set the tone for what to do.
You have to, but I get it because you have to be a Lisa Rinna to get out. Like, you know what I mean? She was already a wild personality who also had a career of almost a quarter century before starting reality TV. So, like, I would say with an asterisk, like if you've done like 2 seasons of Summer House, that's a plan.
Yeah. I want to be on Summer House.
Do you?
Yeah, I want to be on Summer House. I want to go for 1 weekend. I want to f some shit up. I want to make out with a dude I'm not supposed to make out with and get the hell out.
You probably could. I'm not going to say anything else about that, but you probably could.
I would love it. I think I would do great on Summer House.
I completely agree, but like, is that what you want for yourself?
Yeah, just 1 weekend. Look, I just want
one epic episode that gets you on Watch What Happens Live.
I would skip the Watch What Happens Live. I just want to be on 1 or 2 episodes, do really, really well, because I know I'm going to be on 1 or 2 episodes, and then get some like campaigns, maybe some social media shit, like just ride the high. You have a bigger
following than half the cast of Summer House. So what are you talking about?
I know, but you know what? Those people do get influencer deals because they're on a show like that. People aren't checking for my 265 because I'm just on E! News. Like, you know, I don't know. It's weird. Something about reality TV people and companies, they just, I don't know. It's strange.
It's because it's all this bunch of white girls named Chelsea that run the PR. They're like, I watch Summer House. These people aren't actually more marketable. They're not actually more effective. It's just like the Gen Z Connecticut bred white girls that run the PR companies are sourcing the list. Like have crushes on.
I want somebody to have a crush on me. I want somebody to have a crush on me. Someone pay me. I really do think Summer House would be good for us.
I don't. Not for me.
It's only 14 days. So wait, who would be in your Melrose Place? If you could like put a Melrose Place together. Okay, I have my list together.
Give me how many people we have.
Okay, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And are we giving actors or like is this like a reality show? Is this the Summer House Melrose Place?
No. You can mix it up. You can mix and match.
Keke Palmer.
Oh my God, she's on mine too. She's on mine too. Keep on going.
Palmer. I would say let's go with Pedro Pascal.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not on my list, but I'm here for it.
Pedro Pascal. Let's give it. Who could be like dramatic? I'm going to say Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, okay. I don't know if J-Lo's living in an apartment. I don't know if J-Lo's living in an apartment.
Huh?
I don't know if J-Lo's going to live in an apartment. Maybe she'll be on Alfred.
Or is this reality show?
No, this is just like, this is acting, but I don't even think she's going to live in an apartment in a show. I think that bitch is too rich.
Manhattan. She's always playing a ramshackle working class woman that
1998.
that was 2001. Thank you very much.
Okay,
also, the one where she plays, Second Chance, where she plays Vanessa Hudgens' mother. Also plays poor. That was like 3 years ago. Let's see, who else is there? There's 4. Me, obviously, to fuck it up.
Okay, let's go.
And then who's someone that we could all just collectively hate?
Say it.
I can't think of anybody.
Hold on. Let me give you my list and then you can add to it. Because
I'm
short some men. I'm short some men in mine. Okay?
No.
First of all, I'm going to have Keke Palmer.
Because
Keke Palmer is going to be the charade. She's going to bone collect.
Collecting all the bones, babe.
She is not going to be afraid to tell the girls who said, when, and where. Okay? She going to be the new bitch on the block. She going to live across the street from Jennifer Lewis. Now, Jennifer Lewis is a bit older, but that bitch has rent control. And she ain't going nowhere. Okay?
Okay.
And she managing the building quietly. Then I'm going to put a single Tiana Taylor in there.
You're separating her from Aaron Pierre?
For right now, just for Melrose Place.
I don't love that.
No, just for Melrose Place. I'm only separating her from Melrose Place because we need one hot bitch in there who can take everybody's mans. There's always one hot bitch who can take everybody's man.
Okay.
And who could potentially go after a lady too. We just don't know it yet. We don't find that out till season 3. Tiana Taylor. Sydney Sweeney's in that bitch.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay? Sydney Sweeney's in that hell.
Okay.
Now, here's where I'm having a problem with the men. Because my original thought was to put Jacob Elordi in there.
Ooh.
Because he was everybody
like an Australian that just like, I love that. Okay.
Up everybody's pH balance.
Got it.
However, he's moody. I don't know if he's going to want to film all the time.
Also true.
So like, who is the guy who's going to show up, show out, and try to everybody?
Barry Coogan? You said try.
Try. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Yes, because everybody loves a damaged bird. Yes.
Said try.
Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. That he can say, that's my Melrose Place.
Okay.
Was there a show that ever made you want to move to LA? Because Melrose Place was kind of mine.
I mean, I think probably like 90210 or Saved by the Bell, the college years, weirdly. Like, because it was like, they seemed so happy at that college. They were all kind of grown.
They did.
It was the grunge era of the 90s. And then there were all the movies, like when like Zach and Kelly got married, that episode, the Hawaii of it all. Like, I missed like the TV special. You know, that's why I really love the Abbott Elementary Always Sunny crossover. Like, the crossover was an immaculate execution of like television arts back in the day.
God, I loved the TV special. I also loved the TV wedding. Like, you couldn't tell me shit about a TV wedding. I thought that Tori Spelling and Brian Austin Green were married in real life.
They were not?
I believed it. No, they dated.
I'm just kidding.
They dated, but they were not married. They talked about this the other day on her podcast, which is so crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. About how a boyfriend broke them up. It was like a whole crazy thing. They didn't speak for years. It was wild.
Interesting.
It was really wild. But Tori Spelling was that bitch back then. Her dad was Aaron Spelling.
Okay. I'll agree with you on the second part.
Yeah, that's all you needed. That's all you needed in LA back then. That's all you needed. All you needed.
I mean, what did it get her besides 90210?
Scary movie.
Okay.
$100 million that she blew through.
I don't think she ever got it. That's the thing. I think her dad gave it to the mom, and the mom said it on a wrapping room.
Stop.
And you know, in a $30 million apartment in Century City. I don't think Tori ever got that money. You know, she's not living that Sophia Richie life.
I think about that all the time.
Tori Spelling?
You know what? When I see her, because I see her often.
Why?
I ultimately think this. Here's what I think.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Tori Spelling's dad was very rich. He was one of the richest men in LA. He had this huge mansion. She grew up in a 36-bedroom home. It was Tori, her brother, and her mom and her dad.
Candy.
Her mom, Candy. Tori was the apple of Aaron's eye. He gave her 90210. He gave her whatever she wanted. She probably had a boob job at 14. Like, she was just one of those girls who was daddy's princess. Daddy died and trusted the mom with the money, gave the mom all the money, which you do. You give your wife the money. Candy, however, wanted to teach Tori a lesson and did not give her cut of said money. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars here. And here is my hot take on the situation. This is the hottest take because you're not going to agree. And I know it. And I know we're going to fight. And I'm so happy you're in Paris. I'm so happy you're in Paris. I look at it this way. If you are married to somebody who, for 18 years, married to someone, and they treat you to this life, they're worth $500 million, you live a certain type of way, you've always lived this type of way, and you get divorced, you are entitled to half of that, or you're entitled to live the life that you are accustomed to. That's how they call it in a court system.
Agreed.
So for her to grow up a certain type of way, for them to give her a certain type of life and not actually give her the social or work skills that she needs to kind of sort of fend for herself, and then to automatically just cut her at the knee, I think is kind of up. I think if you gave me a silver spoon in my mouth and made me who I am, and then one day ripped the towel from under me, I would feel some type of way. I feel like that's wrong.
I mean, it's apples and oranges for me. I care about no one in this situation because I don't know any of them personally. But it's like I understand, honestly, more than you think. I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, like, I don't care. Get a job. Life's tough. Get a helmet.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Why?
And by the way, I don't know her personally. I just see her when I interview her.
I get it. No. Her mom is wrong, 100% wrong. But like in the scale of human atrocities happening, you not getting your daddy's $500 million is not something I'm going to give an iota of interest to. I also don't believe in inherited wealth. I think all these white kids should have to start from zero because of slavery. So
shut up.
Maybe get it together. Learn a trade. You know what? Get in that field. Start a company. Start a business.
But also, listen. This is how I always feel when parents cut kids off at a certain age. It's like, y'all got to start preparing these kids a tiny bit older. Like,
I agree with you. Giving them everything and then suddenly cutting them off, that's some bullshit.
And it's on a whim. It's always on a whim. It's always on a whim.
But that's why black kids know. You know what black parents say? You're not rich. I'm rich. That's my money.
Right?
They're telling you that from 5.
You got McDonald's. You got McDonald's money?
You got McDonald's money? Like, our parents are letting us know. So like, I'm like, even rich parents, LeBron's like, I'm rich. You're not rich. Good luck, Bronny. Bronny had a heart attack trying to get to the NBA because LeBron said, you ain't getting shit.
You're not getting nothing.
That's how hard black kids are out here trying, even when they're rich, okay? They're having heart attacks. Having literal heart attacks in their 20s. So
trying to make money.
Trying to make money.
Girl, I had a job. I had a W-2 at 14. Like, I knew what time it was. Like, when they told me, my mother told me I cannot afford you, I knew exactly what time.
My mama told me, you better shop around. She said, you better shop the around. That is the black parent motto. Bitch, you better shop around. Also, look, I'm rich. You're not rich. I'm rich.
Look, I was a nanny one time, a long time ago, and I had this kid. He was probably 10 when I met him, 10, 12, 10, 11. And I probably had him until he was like 13 or 14. Maybe it was like 12 to 14. And he looked at me one day and was like, "Man, I just wish I could work." And I was like,
Huh?
"Finally, an opening." I was like, "Yes, an
Okay.
opening, an opening." And I got a friend of mine to give him a job, and he loved it. He hated it at first, but loved it. Would show up. He had a love-hate, situation with it. And I look at him now. He's one of five. I look at him now, and I look at his siblings. 100% different. The way he's rolling through life because he had that one summer job is night and day from his siblings. And they got cut off. And they're
18?
struggling. They're
22?
struggling. No,
Why?
they got cut off at 30. That's the problem. They got cut off at 30.
Girl, I don't give a shit about that. You talking about people in their 30s getting cut off. Girl,
I want to get cut on. I want to get cut on.
I thought you meant like at 18. They were like, "Oh no!" Like if you had a decade plus to figure it out. Sorry,
you guys.
Welcome to the economy, kids.
Welcome to the economy, you guys. It was the 20th anniversary of Brokeback Mountain this week.
Ooh,
okay. I went to see it in the movie theater.
I don't think I did. I was a freshman in college when it was Ang Lee. When did I see it?
I think a senior in high school. I skipped school and went see it by myself. I was a senior in high school.
Oh, wow.
Cried by myself in the theater.
Visceral experience.
Visceral experience. Went to see it again as an adult. Visceral experience.
Again? Really?
Again.
I'm not moved by it the second time around, to be honest.
I'm so moved by it.
Again?
Like
in 2000, I'm also like, I cannot watch things without thinking of the context in which they were made. So like in 2005, like two straight white cuties is like, oh my God, so brave, so brave. 2025, get the that's a Luca Guadagnino movie.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back to 2005 because we are the yestergays.
Yes.
The fact that those two guys at the height of their career said yes to something like that, I feel...
No.
You don't think?
No. Get over yourselves. Honestly, one's dead. So like R.I.P. Heath Ledger, amazing actor. But Jake Gyllenhaal is just looking for clout.
You think in 2005?
Yeah, being gay is a clout chase. Being gay is you're so brave. You're so brave to take the role. Shut the up. Get over
I don't know. I thought it was pretty goddamn brave in 2005. I also think in 2005, if you had given that role to two out gay men, it wouldn't have made the splash that it made.
No, not at all. I agree. But I'm not going to call a white teen heartthrob brave for taking on a well-written prestige picture that got you an Oscar nomination. Because, like, honestly, every girl up in the club still gonna want to you. Also, Heath and Michelle were together. They did the movie, so there's no risk to your personal life. So, like, again, cry me a river. Try being black in America through the 80s. Get the over yourselves. Congratulations to you and your Oscar campaign, which didn't work for any of you. But, like, good job.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that gay roles should go to gay people?
90% of the time, yes. Like, here's the thing. I think anybody can play anything, quote unquote, sexual orientation wise. But I think, again, with like a Luca Guadagnino, when you have like 5 movies in a row where it's straight dudes, that's weird to me. I feel like at least in like one or half the time, like let's throw in a John. Can we buy a Jonathan Bailey, please? Can we buy a Val?
You want to spice it up?
It's not spicing it up because they're going to be spicy. He's going to get them to do weird shit.
You want equal opportunity. You want equal opportunity in those films.
Exactly. And like when you look at it and it's 80% traditionally attractive Caucasian straight men playing the roles, it's not equal.
Okay. I got that. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
You know, if Tom Cruise wants to suck a dick on camera, please, Tom, step to the front of the line.
With a gay man.
Yeah, gay men do whatever. Do what you want. Do what you want to do.
I used to get in trouble all the time because I was not fully on board for gay actors only playing gay roles.
Oh
Like,
no, we should get the straight roles. We need to take everything.
so whenever they were, everyone was up in arms, and I know I'm going to get in trouble again, where people said that gay roles should go to gay actors. I don't want to ever put ourselves in a box like that because I want gay men to play straight roles. I want them to play non-binary roles. I want them to be able to play whatever they want. So I am not that.
Gay, it's like marriage. My money is my money and your money is my money. Okay? So gay roles are gay roles and straight roles are gay roles. That's the way I feel. All right? We want it all. Because if you look at any of our modern movie stars, the most interesting ones are queer. Okay, kids?
Oh my God, yes.
Everybody wants to Jonathan Bailey, all right?
Everyone.
All right? Brad Pitt, not so much. Deadbeat dad. All right? Like, come on now.
Everybody wants to the Jonathan Bailey. Coleman Domingo's killing it.
Coleman Domingo, all right? The interesting movie stars are gay. You know why? Because we're more interesting than you. Better style, better hair, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, better bitches, better movies. All right?
Bitch.
You've had your time, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise.
I am liking F1 though.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Was it good?
Oh my, you will love it.
I'll wait for Apple.
Damson Idris is great.
That's the thing. I want Damson to be the next one. I love him. His Met Gala, the whole stunt with the Tommy Hilfiger, loved it. I don't want to like praise anything regarding Brad Pitt these days.
Damson is the one.
Okay.
And I'm going to support Brad Pitt to support Damson.
Is it 3 hours? How long is it?
250.
Girl.
You get an intermission though. It's like The Brutalist.
An intermission? In a movie?
The Brutalist gave you an intermission.
I didn't watch
The Brutalist said, we will be back in 10 minutes. Go pee. Because we still got to tell you the rest of the story.
I can't.
Look at Gabby. She's getting real excited about it. Before we go, you guys, I'm going to do my weekly thing where I show you a cover of something you need to see. Now, if you're under the age of 18, you should probably leave because this usually turns sexually.
Also, if you're under the age of 18, why the f are you here?
Yeah, because we're the shit, bitch.
Well, obviously, but just know that our relationship is antagonistic. All right, but stay here.
This is Us Weekly.
Prince William used to be fine.
Prince William was the shit.
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some real shit?
By the way, he's not far off. I can take this man to Turkey and we can get it back real quick for less than $10,000.
Bitch, no.
I can have him together in 3 days.
So you're saying you can swan Prince William, the swan, that reality show? You're gonna do that? Some
micro needling, hair plugs, and a tan. I can get this man all the way together. This is a low lift for me.
Which once again, proof of my scientifically and completely foolproof theory that racism makes you age worse.
Stop.
Because honestly, the British royal family is white supremacy. Your ass stayed, and Diana snatched your hairline from the grave.
She snatched you from above.
She said, now you look like Charles.
You want to act like Charles?
You want to act like Charles?
You can look like Charles.
Give you Charles's hairline and teeth.
Oh, you want to act like your daddy? Oh, here you go.
Be a happy daddy. Give you happy daddy's face. Have Camilla's face.
Y'all. Damn, he was hot as
And now he fell down the stairs and hit every ugly step on the way.
I don't think he's that bad.
I do. I think he's atrocious.
I also think that you can't unsee him because you heard what Prince Harry said. By the way, I don't think it's Prince William that's the problem.
You think Harry? Oh, okay. See, now we're gonna fight again. You think Harry's the problem?
I don't think Harry's the problem either. I think it's that generation above them that's the problem. I just think Prince William got caught up in the rapture. He's trying to protect that monarchy because he knows he's next in line.
The king of nothing. You're a loser. You suck. Your dad sucks. Camilla sucks. The whole royal family sucks. Fight me. Y'all can't fight because you're bitches. All y'all are punk ass bitches.
I do like Meghan Markle's jam.
Yeah, not Meghan. Meghan snatched that redhead out of there and said, we making jams and we're going to be friends with Tyler Perry. She said, we're going to Tyler Perry's house. She said, Medea said we're making some jams and some podcasts. And that's what we're doing. We're getting up out of this bitch.
She said, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left.
Left coast, California.
You know what? Everyone gave her a hard time, and everybody who did. I applaud her. She left a situation that most people would probably feel impossible, and she took her man with her. So she extracted 3 people at one time.
She Liam Neeson, that bitch. Meghan Markle has a particular set of skills, okay? And she got that man out there.
And she got that man out. And by the way, listen, I'm the first to tell you, do your research, girl. Why'd you want to get into the royal family in the first place? Yada, yada, yada. I'm the same bitch who will say that will also say, if you were not happy somewhere and you felt like people were being aggressive and racial, you also have the right to get the out and leave and go wherever you need to go. I
would have fought Kate. I think if I were Meghan Markle, I would have I want to leave a little bit of I pulled her hair.
She probably did.
No, but out in public.
No. We're going to find out about it in 15 years.
I'm talking about on a balcony during the royal Caucasian jamboree extravaganza. I love Meghan's jam. She color purpled her ass out there to some jam.
She figured it out. She got it.
The one thing I wish she'd done is just publicly have a feud with Kate.
I think that would have been, by the way, because Diana had a public feud with Charles. And that's why we love Diana. Yes. I'm understanding what you're saying.
Yeah.
I also think she's not that bitch. I look at her mom and I'm like, oh, I get it. You're not that girl.
Huh? To fight.
She's not that girl to fight.
No.
You know what I mean? She's not that bitch to fight. Now, you on the other hand.
Harry. Now, the pointed finger.
You know, they say gingers are black people.
That's what TikTok says that. That's not people. That's not that.
Harry's black.
Harry, Romeo Beckham, Posh Spice.
Thank you.
African Americans.
Harry said, I'm leaving with her.
On that midnight train to Georgia.
And run me my money too.
And run me. Oh, God.
By the way, she blew it up. And I will fight anybody in this place that is knocking what she is doing. This woman is making a living for herself.
She's a mogul. She's doing her thing.
She's doing herself. She took something and she flipped it and reversed it. That's what people do. That's what black people have done their whole lives.
Especially Missy Elliott.
That's what gays have done as well. We have flipped it and reversed it our whole lives.
Yeah, in and out of the bedroom.
Thank you. So Meghan, make your jam. Hang out with Oprah. Correct Mindy Kaling when you need to.
Right?
And do you.
Do you, boo. Do you, boo.
She could have stayed 2 more years. That was yesterday's. We love you. We are feeling it. We're going to let Blakely go to his house and do his thing in Paris.
I'm just eating more sushi and probably going to go to sleep in the next hour because Paris.
You guys rate, review, share this podcast episode. Let us know what you liked. Let us know what you didn't like. And we will see you next week for another installment of The Yesterdays.